Hi folks, so here we have a brand new video just done today. Well, we just got back from a snowy walk in the fairy village woods. Yeah, they enjoyed it. So, tricky doing a video because it's cold, and so therefore hands get really cold. Now normally when I switch over from right hand to left, the video gets a bit more wobbly. I'm not sure if that's happened today, but I had to switch over from right to left. Yeah, holding the device a number of times. It's only a basic this thing that you put your phone into, and it's a solid device with a handle you just hold. Turns the phone to that angle. Yeah, but it hasn't got any thing to calm the wobbly bits. So it is what it is. That's the point. If it's going to be a walk and talk, you're going to have wobblies. Unfortunately, that's the reality. You're going to have wobblies because of the movement of the walking, and there's areas that are a bit more wobbly. And as I say, for some reason, when I change from right to left, it gets more wobbly on left. So there you go. So this one, okay. Going from the one last night and this morning. Those things that you hold most dear, the things that are most important to you, that are most precious. Now, if you have a business and your business is starting to go well, and you've done all the work, and they're giving complete control of that to God. Yeah. Yeah? You know what I mean? Handing that over. Not easy, is it? No. Yeah, what about your children? Handing them over. What about your marriage that you're working so hard to make right? You can hand that over to God when you put so much work into it. All these things are, as I say, we learn to have control over things, or desire to have control over things from a young age, don't we? We train dogs. We train their nature out of them so we can control them. Right? We call it domesticated, and yet some of their nature is fine. With mine, I've never controlled their nature out of them. I've never taken their nature out of them, really, because, their nature will be that when they have an alpha, they follow the alpha. Okay? That's all you need, basically. That's all you need for them to know when they're pleasing you or not pleasing you. That's it. But again, I still need to give that to God. Yeah. Of course. Not easy because, they are my responsibility, seen by the world as my responsibility. And they look to me. So therefore, not tell them no and stuff like that. Yeah. They've learned that I do that. I've learned that I do that. So therefore, letting God do that, different thing. But on this walk, we did a bit more of that. And so it worked out okay. They were fine. They were good. So, control is a thing that we've desired for a long time, and you see it all through society. The desire for control, and in people's lives, the desire for people to control their lives, especially when their lives are spiraling. Anything to try and control. Yet people go to court for a desire to control their futures. Yeah. You have this election system, which is all about what? Where one party controls. So one lot of voters basically win control of the country for a certain amount of time. Control is as much in our nature as reacting, judging. Yeah, so to give that up, yeah, it's a big thing. It is. Well, I mean, that partly reacting is about control. Yeah. When someone does something, then we can control how we react to that. And God's saying, no. No, he wants control of that as well. He needs control of that as well. For you. Not for him, but for you. Because if you have control over all these areas, then eventually you're giving that control to the devil, because what else are you going to do? Because the point of it is, you have the illusion that you're in control. Of all these things, you have the illusion that you're in control, but you're not. And that's the point. You're never actually in control anyway. Either the devil has you or God has you. And therefore either the devil or God has control. But we have a world that likes to give us the illusion of control. Yeah. Yeah. It's a human thing. Generally speaking, animals don't try and control. Generally speaking. But they don't try and control other animals. We do. It's part of, yeah. It's part of our nature. So therefore, giving that away, yeah, it's like giving up your left leg. Yeah. It's a big thing, really. So, yeah. Basically, it's like God rewrites your DNA to rewrite your DNA. So, when you become of the tree of life, your DNA is rewritten. Yeah, you become life. Because right now, we are death. We have more death in us right now than we have life. Because all that decay is in us, all that damage is in us. So we have probably 70% death, 30% life. And life is decreasing, death is increasing all the time. But when you are partaking of the tree of life, you are completely life. There's no death at all. So that DNA that's dead or dying right now has to be rewritten to never die. There's a code in your DNA that was probably there when you were born that was switched off at some point as you grow up, as you sin. So when you sin, that code gets switched off. That code is to stop parts of your body from dying and decaying. It just gets turned on again. It could just be as simple as that. It could be a whole rewriting of DNA, but I think it's just a code. It's just something that gets switched on again, that you become that again. But we're going to see. But it is very much a case that, yeah, we have to switch off certain things and we have to give control of those things completely to God. And, yeah. Obviously, there are certain things that, yeah. If you're in control of a car, you still need to be in control of that car. You can't be letting your hand off the steering wheel saying God's in control. Yeah, you'll kill a lot of people and you'll get locked up for that. So don't do that. You go into a mental hospital for that. There's some elements of control we're supposed to have, obviously. So same as if you're working with machinery. With that, you should have control. So if I'm typing, when I type the title of this, yeah, I have control over the typing, but I give God control over what the title will be. Yeah? Because I'm a physical being, I have to put my hand on the wheel, I have to put my fingers on the typewriter. But like in a car, the direction you're going, as in where you're going, you can give control of that to God. But the actual operating of physical things, well, you're the physical being. That's up to you to do that. Yeah. But things like reacting, that's not a physical thing. And the desire to control things is not a physical thing. So give those things up and let God take control of that. Because that's basically what it is. It's a desire to control things that you're giving to God. You have no desire to control that stuff. That doesn't mean that God won't give you back control over certain things. It's like the issue of reacting. God said He will teach you to never react. So then He can teach you to react the right way and when He wants you to actually react. How to react. So therefore, He will still want you to react sometimes. But He's choosing that, not you. Because that's the point. You can't give your life to God and remain in control over nearly everything. Because that isn't giving your life to God. That's giving some things in your life to God. The bits that you're happy for Him to be in control of. But there's certain bits that you want to keep. But as I said, the problem is with the bits you want to keep, those are avenues for the devil to get in. Don't give avenues. Decide for yourself. This is the point. God gives you the offer. This is what He's offering. Do you accept that offer? You have to decide yes or no. That's it. And you just have to let go of that. So there you go. I wish you well. I wish you well on your journey. Because, yes, you have a journey. We all have a journey. So I wish you well in your journey. I hope you make the right decision for you. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Be a blessing. Be blessed. And have a fantastic rest of the week. Be safe out there and stay warm. Enjoy. Bye-bye.